Yeah, this is the second one. And the next one I want to answer is Revoobit knew the dilemmas that has happened in other network marketing based companies. And this company has so much put all that into consideration. And so they make it easy for everybody who wants to do business. So that means that if you have a prospect, you can actually register your prospect. And when they are ready for activation, for buying products, then their account becomes active. So you can register your prospect wherever you are in the world, and then you give them their login details. I have seen a lot of people come to me and they said, somebody came to me and said, I paid $180 for 2 packs. I paid it to Africa, so you have to give me product. I said, hell no, I'm not giving you product. You going to bring me invoice. And when you bring me invoice, that's when I give you product. And then you fulfill whatsoever the criteria is in the USA here. And she was looking at me. She said, how much is it in USA? I gave her our own price. And she's like, oh, it's cheap. I said, yeah. But that's what happens with some people. That's their luck, whoever defrauded her that much. And it's unfortunate on her own side that somebody did that. We don't do that here. We don't do that in the USA here. We give you the correct price and you make your payment, we send you your product. Now listen, America is tolerant to a lot of people. They will allow you to grow. This country is actually have a land of opportunity, but it's not a land for cheats, and it's not a land for fraudulent people. There's something called tax. We pay it. People say, oh, you don't pay tax on air. The only thing that is free in America is air. No, air is not free. The tax been built into other taxes. And that's why those who have manufacturing companies and are really polluting the air pay daily. So it's not that free. And if you're going to live in the suburbs so that you can get out of the polluted air of the city, you'll be paying more living in the suburbs. So actually it's been built in. So now fast forward. You all are hearing all over there, for those of you who decide to be abreast of news happening in the world, how our former president is being dragged to the court because of tax issue. True or false? The case is that he's been dragged. Is he being victimized? The case is that he's been dragged. Did he pay the taxes? I don't know. The case is that he's been dragged to court, and that is our former president. Irrespective of whatsoever side or of the political group that you belong to. The fact is that even if you are the topmost person here, evading tax, defrauding is not acceptable. And if you really keep abreast, you will know that a lot of big people ended up in jail in the past, and some are even in jail right now. Some will be going to jail just because of tax issue. Why am I giving you all this explanation? Because you should know that when you send somebody to pick up products in the USA here, I'm not going to sabotage this my new home by evading tax for you. You're going to pay the taxes, and I'm not going to pay for you. You will pay the taxes for picking up goods here. The headquarters knew this 3 years ago, over 3 years ago when we started here. They knew about our tax issue. They knew that we cannot escape that. And they allow that to be built into the cost that we have in here in America. So if you're buying your product for 120 in Africa and you come here and we tell you it's 121, a lot of other factors has been built. 141, a lot of other factors has been built. Everybody have their own unique. And I'm really thankful to God. This issue that I'm addressing right now is mainly, it's mainly the problem with people who has been in this company for a while, and they are already stuck with that idea of dollar that used to be on the prices. They are very stuck to that ideology that, oh, it is dollar, so that's USD. And I've educated a lot of people. We are not the only one. America, the United States of America, is not the only one that use the dollar sign. They use it in so many other countries. There's Canadian dollars, there's Australian dollars, there's Jamaican dollars, there's Trinidad and Tobago dollars. There are dollars everywhere, and it's the same sign. So when you see that sign, don't just get it over your head. I know that in the beginning, people were hyping with that dollar, but there has never been any time that that dollar has been the same exchange rate with what's in your country, because it fluctuates. So if you will be fair, even if you've been here for long, if you've been in this company for long, if you will be fair, you will know that it's not been like that right from beginning. So please cut me some breathing space and be factual and be very sincere. So now that it is RV and you can equate it to whatsoever you want in your country, can we drop all this tying our hands in America and tying us back and pulling us back and trying to castigate us for what is not realistic? Please. So now you know, if you never knew. Now you know it's been said. If you're pretending as if you didn't know, as if you didn't understand, now you know. So this is the second part.